Hello guys, and welcome to our update on September 2nd, 2023. So starting off with our satellite imagery, we can see that we've got these rain-bearing various systems to our west, kept well away in the Atlantic due to the jet stream being shifted northwards by a deep blow over Greenland, and that has promoted this warm southwesterly flow to push northwards with a jet stream, and that was promoting a ridge to form from the Atlantic, from the Azores towards Europe, and that is well shown by this clear area through here, and that will gradually expand through tomorrow and Monday, and this ridge will gradually move eastwards come Tuesday time to draw up a very warm southeasterly winds. Now the wind speeds right now are quite light. You can see this big ridge over Ireland and the UK right now, and that ridge will push eastwards, and the winds will start to come in from the continents. There we go, and that's the story right now. Also, just to say, the satellite imagery on wind.com has upgraded to also show lightning strikes, so big thunderstorms with this cluster flow over Iberia, southern France, also like a couple here over Gotland in Sweden, which is quite interesting. The UKV charts for the next 5 days, I at this. So today, extensive dry weather and sunny spells, a bit of coastal fog there in the east and northeast, and some higher clouds towards the west and northwest, and that did bring some obviously some cloudy weather and some breezy weather too towards the northwest coast. Tonight we'll see cloud cover increasing, but mainly high cloud, so shouldn't be too murky, apart from areas that do get affected by fog patches. And actually, fog patches could be quite tricky tomorrow morning, especially towards Midlands. Into Sunday afternoon, the fog patches do burn away swiftly in the quite strong September sunshine to leave a warm and dry day with lengthy spells of sunshine. At times, they will be sort of hazed up by a few areas of high cloud pushing in, but nevertheless, a warm, sunny and dry day ahead tomorrow. Into Monday, we see a few fog patches forming, especially in the Midlands and West towards morning. In the east and southeast, a possibly crystal clear start to the day. However, some high cloud could make sunshine a bit hazy towards the east coast. And into Monday itself, wall-to-wall sunshine nearly, except for the fact that some high clouds may just push into the southwest. Again, just dimming that sunshine a bit slightly, but still universally dry, mostly sunny and warm. Now, into Tuesday, we start to see some lower clouds push into the south, and that will bring a few showers towards the southwest. They could be heavier and a bit thundery, depending on how unstable their air mass is. Into Wednesday, some lower cloud again pushes in from the south, and off the coast of Kerry and so on, we can see the signs of a few big downpours forming. And into Wednesday evening, we see this cluster of showers and storms forming in the Celtic Sea, and they will push in towards the south country towards the early hours of Thursday morning, especially there from like Waterford, Cork towards Dublin. A line of thundery rain or thunderstorms forms by Thursday at 6 a.m. Obviously, it's 5 days away. There's a lot of fine tuning needed to tone it down to a more accurate place. But Thursday morning could be one to watch for some thunderstorm activity in some places of Ireland. The other models forecast are also showing this, especially towards the east of Ireland. So that may be interesting for Thursday morning. And into Thursday afternoon, that sort of becomes the line of intense rain or thunderstorms in the North Midlands. So after a cool and quite wet, dry in August, September just flips completely. This is the temperature forecast for the next 5 days. So today was quite warm, with temperatures reaching the low 20s, widely away from coast, especially the west and northwest coast, where it was cloudier and a bit breezier. Tonight, lowest temperatures will drop towards the single figures in the south, east, and south, where the skies are clearest. Elsewhere, under fog patches and high clouds, temperatures remaining above 10 degrees, mildest over Connacht and West Ulster. Into Sunday morning and afternoon, again a warmer day on today. Temperatures getting widely towards the low 20s, towards 22, possibly even 23 degrees in some areas of Munster and Leinster. Connacht and Ulster, the further inland you go, the warmer it will be, but again, towards the coast, a bit cooler with a bit more cloud and a breeze. Into Monday morning, we see temperatures dropping widely in the Midlands and North Midlands especially, below 10 degrees. And elsewhere, especially near the coast, again, milder, between 10 and 13 degrees. Into Monday morning and afternoon, look at this, warmer. So lowest temperatures in the north and east around 20 to 23 degrees, but elsewhere, Midlands towards Munster especially, 24 to possibly 26 degrees, somewhere like Clare, Limerick, West Kerry. So very warm on Monday. Into Monday evening, Monday nights, let's see, a warm night for areas, especially in Munster, mid-teens towards high teens, and possibly towards West Connacht and South Leinster. Elsewhere, slightly cooler, low teens over Ulster, mid-teens for like East Connacht, North Leinster. Into Tuesday afternoon, again, coolest in the east here, we got about 20 to 23, but inland 23 to 25, warmest on the west coast. But the UK getting close to 30 there by Tuesday afternoon. And Tuesday nights will be an uncomfortable night, with temperatures remaining towards 15 at the lowest in the Midlands and North. Like some areas on the west coast could get towards like 19 degrees at night. Absolutely dreadful for sleeping. Wednesday itself, we see temperatures rising, low 20s, highest in the east and north there, coolest there towards the south with the cloud and more of an onshore breeze. But look at the UK, like, you know, East Anglia, Kent, this sort of area, London area, above 30 degrees, very hot for September. Into Thursday morning, again, very mild night, horrible for sleeping, but Thursday afternoon, away from thunderstorms, low 20s to mid 20s. But look at the UK, again, hot, especially for the south and the South Midlands there. So it's a really hot outlook for our next week. Day by day, temperatures increasing. So this is the NAO index observed and GEFS forecasts. So we're looking at this. So anyone who's been watching my videos will know that this is the North Atlantic Oscillation, and it measures pressure between somewhere like Greenland, Iceland, and the Azores. And if it's positive, you've got high pressure towards the Azores and low towards Greenland, Iceland, and vice versa for a negative NAO. For now, the NAO is positive, showing that we got very strong high pressure from the Azores into Europe, and it's going to go more positive into Monday, I'd say, and then it will fall away towards slightly negative levels by mid-month. So that could herald a change to lower pressure, as we'll see with these models in a minute. But for now, positive NAO, strong high pressure, and warm days and nights, hot even in some areas. So we, hang on, there we go. The GFS 12 set run. Look at this. So this big ridge of high pressure from the Azores through Europe, centered right over us actually, and it will gradually slip eastwards into Monday and Tuesday, allowing this warm to hot flow of air from the south. Upper temperatures getting towards plus 15 degrees. So very warm with that, mid-20s on the surface. Into Thursday and Friday, we see a bit of a thundery low trough here. This kink in the isobars just moving northwards. So that's what could spice things up on Thursday. And into Friday, high pressure comes back again, and it goes dry and warm into next week. Like the week after next, should I say? We start to see cooler air coming in from the northwest with some areas of low pressure, and it's quite a deep low there by mid-month. But still, I'd say by the end of the run, we get a big low, that remnant of a hurricane. My God. But that just helps to power up a ridge to the east and gives us, it tries to give us a warmer spell, but I think in the end we do get westerly flow. The ECMWF run, looking like this. So we're going through it. We can see that our high pressure is pushing eastwards to allow this very warm to hot southeasterly wind to develop by Tuesday, Wednesday. And that low to the south will throw up a thundery trough by Wednesday evening. There it is, that kicking the ice bars. And that will provide the risk of thunderstorms on Thursday. And to Friday, Saturday, we see a slight pressure to a few showers, but still quite warm. But by the start of the following week, we see some cooler and wetter weather coming in. The UK Met run, looking at this. So again, high pressure setting right over us today and tomorrow. Mainly dry and fine, warm, getting warmer and hotter as we go into early next week, with the winds pushing up from the continents and the high edging eastwards. Again, we see a slight thundery trough on Thursday, and after that, very static pressure, but still warm with a mainly southerly push of air. So, it's really quite ironic the way we go through July and August, high summer, just not really anything exciting, but once we hit autumn, September, here we go again. Yeah, high pressure, yeah, hot weather. What do you think of that, guys? Anyway, GAM run. So we see that large, chunky area of high pressure slipping eastwards into Monday and Tuesday, allowing that hot wind from the southeast, temperatures towards the high 20s in some areas, in the UK towards the low 30s in the south. Into Wednesday and Thursday next week, we see a thundery trough moving in before a slight pressure comes in for the end of next week, and similar to the other runs, should I say, we do see a breakdown to that weather via the west, but it doesn't last long. That area of high pressure from the Azores does ridge in by Tuesday, September 12th. It looks like we may be off and running, but that low does look quite deep. Icon, looking at this. Again, this big ridge of high pressure coming in from the Azores. Big chunky ridge there. So tomorrow should be a very nice day. Ridge moving east there by Monday and Tuesday. So warmer, hotter even, sunny and dry, especially on Monday, but Tuesday will be a bit cloudier. And a few showers are possible towards Munster. Tuesday, Wednesday time, southerly winds. And into Thursday morning, we will see that thundery trough I mentioned that thundery trough I mentioned coming up from the south. Into Thursday and Thursday night and Friday, we start to see westerly winds come in, again, cooler and fresher by Sunday the 10th. And finally, the arpège. So this large area of high pressure, stretching right from the Azores to Europe, pushing gradually eastwards by Monday. Upper temperatures with the icon are looking really quite warm to hot. The plus 20 system does get into the UK, and that is really, really impressively hot for September. And into the end of next week, we start to see these lows moving in from the west, and that thundery trough here as well. So, September, well, at least the early part of it does look quite hot, and possibly a bit thundery on Thursday the 7th of September. And after that, chances of a breakdown into the weekend and the following week. But for now, we're done, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.